once in a while in Miami we have a windy day. But we know a place in Brooklyn where someone is always shooting the breeze. The establishment of Joe the Bartender.
A peculiar Joe!
Hi, Mr. Johnny. What you have? Great thing coming up, pal. Shrouded down, 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 down it down. Down, 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 down. Shrouded. It stops it, but you could get arthritis. Nothing. Sitting around reading the American Scene magazine. Hey, you gotta hear this, Dunny. Get a load of this. Dear Miss Fairfax, Colin. She says, somebody writes a letter into it, you know. It says, Dear Miss Fairfax, next week the Cub Scouts are meeting at my house, and I have to make a semicircle of chairs for the meeting. How do you make a semicircle of chairs? Signed, Club Scout. And she says, Dear Cub Scout, make a complete circle and then take half of the chairs away. She's got it, Donahue. Huh? Oh, he's in the back. I'll call him out. Hey, Grace!
Hey, Joe. Hello, Mr. Donahue. Boy, did I read a book last night, Joe. It was terrific. It was all about Robin Hood and his merry men. They were the real champion outlaws of England. They weren't always outlaws. When they were in jail, they were in-laws. One of the outlaws was named Little John. You should have seen this Little John, Joe. He was 6 feet 12 inches. That's almost 7 feet tall. You heard of Wilt the Stilt. He was known as Mole the Pole. And then there was Alan the Dale, Will Scarlett, Carl the Vital, and Friar Tuck. There was one great big ugly-looking guy with one tooth named Bill. I don't know what the other name of his teeth were. And one afternoon, a Robin Hood and his merry men were just hanging around the campfire in Sherwood Forest. You know Sherwood Forest, in Miami Beach, that's condominium with palm trees. And they're just hanging around there. And Friar Tuck is cooking breakfast. And he says, what do you say, old boys? Shall we have seafood for breakfast? And all the men yell, that's right, let's have lobster, oysters, fried clams. And Robin Hood says, no, we're going to have my favorite seafood, saltwater taffy. Alan the Dale is just hanging around King Blue. And Robin Hood says, what seems to be the trouble, Alan? Perk up, old boy. What the devil's wrong? And Alan says, oh, I just broke my engagement to an octopus. She broke the engagement. He says, you can't marry an octopus, you're off your rocker. He says, you mean I'm hung with 8 engagement rings? Robin Hood says, well, men, I don't know what you're going to do, but I've got a lot of work to do. It's 9:30, 7:15. I've got to be off. I've got to rob from the rich and give to the poor. And he starts to get dressed, Joe. He puts on his pants and his golf socks. And you know they was his golf socks. They were 18 holes. And he takes his bow and arrow and he heads out. And he goes out. And you know something, Joe? Robin Hood was one of the most successful true stories of all times. When Robin Hood was a little baby, he was an unwanted child. Think of it, Joe. An unwanted child. But 25 years later, he was wanted by every cop in England.
Right? How about saying a little song for Dunny here, man?
Okay, Joe.
Hey, Dunny, put a number in 465,000 in a dime. Look at that darn, didn't I?
I lost the sunshine and roses. I lost the heavens of blue. I lost the beautiful rainbows. I lost the morning dew. I lost the angel who gave me summer the whole winter through. I lost the gladness that turned into sadness when I lost you.
Attaboy, Craig. See you next week, pal.
Okay, Joe.
See you next week, Mr. Dunny.
A world sort of devil, but then on the level was
Come home to flavor again with new Philip Morris filter. The Philip Morris name has always meant rich tobacco flavor. Now, this gray band means a filter with coconut shell charcoal, the charcoal that lets full flavor through. Come home to flavor again.
Call for Philip Morris.
It's a matter of taste. Me, I love an injector razor.
You love it?
Well, I like it very much, okay?
Yeah.
Especially since Persona brought out this stainless injector blade. That's smooth.
You prefer Persona to stainless injector?
Oh, yeah. Everything I've heard about Persona Double Edge seems true of these two.
Ah, you do love your injector razor.
Well, with Persona blades, I do.